altogether, I think it's been perhaps less bizarre in its cheesiness, like enemies taking hits you don't think they should take, but what it's traded for cheesiness, it's traded big time for crazy ambushes. Where is this? Oh, bonfire! Shortcut, hopefully. Yeah, we've been here. I'm not going to rest at it because I don't really need the Estus. Estus is trivial. And that way I don't bring anything back, because I can't remember if I've passed anything. This is a good run back too. It's a small, confined run back. Not enough of those in Dark Souls, unfortunately. This has to be a boss. It's not a bloody boss! What is happening? I suppose I should pay attention to the fog doors, but I get excited. Sound like something responded then when I hit the wall. Is there seriously no point? Oh, hang on. You can fall onto it. There's going to probably be a shortcut to get down. What is that? Oh, hang on. Oh, these look like the artificial undeads. What are you doing, son? What are you doing? There's more than one here. You've got a surprising amount of life. What is he doing? Thank you. Whoa, it's on fire! No! Bet you he blows up and knocks you for a radius. I'm having none of that. Goddamn Jesuits. I can't believe that firebomb stopped him in his tracks. Glorious. He's on fire though, which is not good, so he's obviously a big smelly bastard. Which, that's what's happened, isn't it? I've lit him on fire and I've weaponized him. Which is, that is the one thing we didn't want to happen. So once again, I apologise for the bow, but I'm not dancing with fire unless I really have to. Which is not far off some of the things I've been writing. A lot of fire recently. What do we get? 2,200. I suppose it is new game plus times a bajillion. Hang on a second. That looks like it should do this. Really? No? Have I got bleeding arrows on? Am I really so retarded? Oh, Christopher. I didn't set it on fire, it just set on fire. Maybe, is that a good or a bad thing? I honestly cannot tell. What are you and why are you here? You've got so much life. I really disagree with you. It must have been the bomb. Go on, do something. Do something. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. This is not Demon's Souls. Do not do that. How cool did that look? Oh, he's jumping at me. Do the other one. The other thing. Can I backstab you? No, can't. The other thing. You look fucking great, dude. Do it. Ooh, it's got a punch. You expect me to talk? Yes. That looks awesome. That looks really nice. I mean, I've never liked the fire effects on this game. I would go as far as to say I think they look shit. Whoa. Did not think it would do that much damage. But I really like the effect before the fire text plays. My axe is shining through there. I think that looks really nice. Very pretty. Jumping again. No! No cake for you! Oh, we can chain stab him. Oh, I said chain stab, you know what I mean. The endless pancake. Here's one for you folks. What do you think about inappropriate humour? And I say this because I know full well that I can often come across as shocking, and I personally enjoy that. It's the humour that is most in line with my sense of my sense of humour. Darkside Phil got banned from Blip TV, which think of it as as like a competition to YouTube or Twitch. I'm not entirely too sure which, for essentially making some Holocaust jokes, which everybody right now, we will all agree unanimously, except for the Holocaust deniers, who are absolute filth of human beings, who, it's just sick, absolutely sick that quick sword Rachel, okay. But we can all unify right now and agree that the Holocaust is one of the greatest human tragedies ever, that we should always remember, never be ignorant of, because it'll happen again if we are. Something that we have to learn from and grow from, and it's incredibly sad, and it's incredibly sad for a single race of people, and anybody who's, you know, slightly different. This guy's wearing, what is that? Is that the fucking Watcher's armour? It's obviously not a human. Humans are smarter than this. She's got boss armor on her chest, possibly legs. She's wearing the Iron Keep fellas. Oh, she's gonna poke me. Oh, maybe not. I said she's called Rachel. Oh, that's a bad one. Fucking hell. I need to do a quick heal. The biggest problem here is there's a big divide between her strength and mine. And you're seeing it. I can't do what she's doing to me because of just padding. And I didn't think it was going to be a boss, and we were wrong. But we should be able to deal with this. Look at the difference in the riposts, though. It's noticeable if you're a parry kind of person, and as much as people like to diminish the fuck you! Jump attack! And she poised it? What? Tell another one, because we're not believing you. But as I was saying... Interesting, you're gonna heal? You healing? No? You're not healing. Interesting spacing. Why would you... Why? I do approve of stupid invaders. None more so than Quicksword Rachel. But as we were saying, as horrifying as the Holocaust was, is, and will forever be, I still think you can make a joke about it. And I say this not because I want to offend people, not because I want to bring back any horrendous memories, just because I think within reason and circumstance anything can be funny. It's something I believe in, it's an ideal I live by, and I offend a lot of people because of it, and I will face the repercussions of such offence when they happen. You know, I've taken punches, hang on a second, I've been in some scraps, and I've made people cry and what have you. It's not the best feeling in the world, but it happens. But it's never made me want to stop. Maybe that says more about me. Maybe I'm a terrible human being. I don't know. But when you are doing something on a video, it's essentially a character. It's a caricature of yourself. You know, I'm not Chris right now. I'm Sarah from 17. I am this voice on this footage. I'm the narrator. I'm the orator. I'm whatever you want me to be in that particular instance. I'm saying certain things that have truth to them, certain things that don't have a lot of truth to them, and I'm doing it also in a way which I'm hoping is entertaining, or at least mildly amusing. You can be the judge. But it's a show. I don't sit in my room and talk to myself Unless I've got something really interesting to say, maybe. I don't do that. It's not what I do. Whoa! I did hear something, but I thought it was through a wall. Jesus Christ, I got goosebumps then. That shit me up. So to me, it's no different to a comedian being on stage. Not that I'm comparing what I do to a comedian, or in fact comparing myself to a comedian, in spite of people saying, you know, they think I'm funny or whatever. But I think there are parallels there. I think it's a familiar terrain of I am speaking behind the protection of a microphone, which affords me the luxury of the ability to say things that could be seen as quite silly or extreme. And to me, because it's part of a show, because there's not, you know, seditious or malicious intent behind it, I don't think it should ever be taken as, you know, like hatred or a breach of civil rights or defamation of character, slander, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a lawyer. That broke my guard and did big damage. Thanks a lot, friend. We'll not be inviting you again. 1 star out of 10, will not be going again. So, when I heard about... This is an old story, by the way. The thing about DSP is he repeats himself a lot. It's just part of his charm, I guess. Sometimes it winds me up because one of the things I've always strived to do, which I myself probably fail, is to not repeat myself. Because I wouldn't want to listen to somebody saying something he's already said several times, so I try not to make you suffer through that, and who knows, maybe I succeed. But his channel was closed because he was in partnership with this company. The company essentially did the legal thing of, you know, we do not... I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead, man. That guard break lasts so long, it's ridiculous. And they didn't want his particular brand of humour representing their company, which I can completely understand. But it was an act. So I don't think it should be judged on the merit of what was said. It should all fall under the same license of anything that can be deemed offensive. Because when you start making distinctions and drawing them lines, that's when I think you lose a lot of the objectivity of it. This is a terrible room. Where am I? Like, what is happening? This is so fucking stupid. The only redeeming factor here is I'm actually doing a pretty... and then I get that in the face. Doing a decent job of not dying and keeping this narrative going. This is a horrendous room. So I always looked at it as... I drew comparisons to my channel. You know, there are certain things you can do on your channel, and I think in the terms and conditions, there is something along the lines of, you know, inciting hate speech and all the other things that you're not really allowed to do when it comes to speaking. And I've always seen, you know, the creative license of an act as being like a safety blanket, and it is. But it wasn't that day for him and with that company, and I'm not saying I disagree with it, I'm just saying that I'd be very saddened if my channel was closed because of something I said in jest. Said? That's clearly a word with a Y there. Said in jest, sorry. When, regardless of if you picked up on it or not, because I can be incredibly convincing when I'm saying the most horrendous things that are intended to be jokes, just delivered in such a deadpan and mock serious tone that a lot of, you know, shall we say, not as sharp folk spot the joke. You know, they miss it, they don't get it. And that's fine, not everybody can. I miss tons of jokes, especially in text, because it can be very difficult. And they just kind of gasp and go, "Oh, Chris, how can you compare this to this? And how can you say these horrendous things? This must be the seal." I don't like these enemies at all, and there's a lot of them. But it would sadden me greatly that a joke I had said had essentially destroyed my body of work because some people just don't want to be associated with it, or, you know, the bottom line, can't take a fucking joke. And that's not me trying to diminish or diminutize the value or the atrocities that were in the Holocaust, or really make any kind of social commentary towards the Holocaust at all. It just kind of sucks that that can happen. What is even happening here? Do you think I can just run up and grab it? They look transfixed. They've got way too much life. They do way too much damage. What if I can just kind of go past? You know what? I think I can. Oh, I can't. And the horror show begins. Oh, something happened. That was a trap room. I bet they all blew up. He's gonna jump. No, they didn't all blow up. What's down it? That's a fall. That's a fucking fall. Why, Dark Souls, do you do the... Oh, it's not. That's an elevator. It's not a fall, Chris. You can do this. Oh, can you? Pancake. Please step on the fucking elevator. Please, you fat bastard, move! You're on the elevator! We're so dead. I might take back that statement now. The cheese is real. This is not very balanced at all. I don't know, I really like that big guy. I think he works really well. I really like those women too. Everything else, maybe not quite as sure about. That were bullshit, that though. A tiny corridor, a million of them fucking crippled jabbers. We can do it, I guess. We'll just have to play better. When in doubt, play better. It's the key to every victory. And the run back to the boss that I thought was going to be quite simple has turned into quite a hellish... What is this thing? Do you think we're going to... I should have tried to grab whatever was in the middle of those fatties. I'm not opening any of them doors. I think I've cursed myself by opening the doors. And it's populated this entire zone with whatever these things are, which at first looked like artificial undeads, but just turned out to be just shit enemies. Oh, and I've just died! I'm not dead! Oh my god! Pancake! Ow. Stop fisting me. It's like just slapping an unruly dog. Stay down! But I suppose going back to that previous topic, he just goes to show the power of words. And I am an advocate of words are only as powerful as you make them. But I do realise that that's just something that you can't hold people to. Because regardless of how you... I can't remember what fucking door it was. I might watch back the previous part. So I don't have to open all these assholes. Which one were it? I think it was one of... I think it might have been this one. No, that was a dead end. I think that was a dead end. I think it's this one. No, it wasn't this one. What a stupid design. Here's a bunch of fucking doors. Good luck. Don't open the wrong one or you bump into these toss packs. I need to commit it to memory. Is it this? No. I don't know what I'm on about. My memory's horrendous. I shouldn't commit anything to memory. It takes me at least a year. This one? No. That had items in it. One directly behind the ladder. The one that I said it can't be. Is it? I bet it is. Starting to feel the strains of that coffee engorged bladder. Is any of these doors lead anywhere? What the hell's going on? Did I judge a book by its cover and mistakes were made? Oh, here we go. It's the one... I get it now. We know where we are. Somebody just died.